Mondays here on the program, we like to put the spotlight on the farm organization called the Alliance for the Future of Agriculture in Nebraska, or AFAN.
Today, AFAN is connecting us with the Nebraska Pork Producers Association. Joining us now is the organization's executive director, Seth Mitchell. Seth, good to see you this morning.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes.
Yeah, so we are talking about the Nebraska Pork Producers annual meeting at the Pork Expo. That's coming up pretty soon.
That's right. Yeah, we're gearing up for what we hope to be the biggest and best Nebraska Pork Expo that we've had yet. It's happening next week in York, Nebraska at the Holtis Convention Center, July 8th and 9th. And a couple of changes this year. We're actually making our annual meeting for the Nebraska Pork Producers Association bigger, more robust this year. We're doing that a day ahead of the formal Nebraska Pork Expo on Tuesday, starting at 2:30 in the afternoon there in York. And so at that meeting, we'll elect our board of directors, we'll elect our officers, we'll have Pork Act delegate elections, we'll have some industry updates, a dive into the 2024 association financials, just a really good opportunity for fellowship with other producers from across the state. After that, we'll roll into a happy hour networking type activity and then a dinner event in which we'll have a producer and vendor appreciation reception. And really what I view that is a celebration of all that the Nebraska pork industry is, an opportunity to fellowship and dine together, recognize and present awards to some of those that have made contributions to the pork industry in Nebraska, and we'll have a keynote speaker at that event as well. And so just a really great opportunity there. Encourage producers and vendors and stakeholders to show up for that. The next day we'll roll into what is most folks will be familiar with as the traditional Nebraska Pork Expo, with keynote speakers, breakout sessions, a huge vendor trade show, the biggest we've had yet. We're sold out of vendor spaces with over 40 vendors there at the Holtis Convention Center this year. And so we're really excited about what will take place there in York next week.
Oh, yeah. Now, you mentioned you have some other things going on this summer. Maybe tell us a little more of some of the other things that are going on.
Yeah, in addition to Nebraska Pork Expo, obviously where a lot of our time is focused, the board is really excited to launch a new strategic planning process for the Nebraska Pork Producers Association this summer. And we need producer and stakeholder input for that process. It's extremely valuable to listen and understand what the needs of our membership are. And so we're launching a survey, and that'll go live this week. We encourage everybody with an interest or connection to the pork industry to complete that survey. We'll have it available at the Nebraska Pork Expo next week, so stop by our booth, fill it out. If you're unable to attend that, we certainly encourage you to email our association directly at nppa@nepork.org.
Perfect. Okay, well, let's go over the Pork Expo one more time, where it's happening, if people can still sign up, all
The
the
dates,
details.
yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. So Nebraska Pork Expo happening next week, July 8th and 9th at the Holtis Convention Center in York, Nebraska. Still time left to register. Go to becomeafan.org. Go to the events page and register for the Nebraska Pork Expo.
Very good.
You can see all the details there. Thank you.
That's right.
Thank
Alrighty.
you.
Thank you.